Okay, too dramatic. Hi! How are you? Me and the shaman welcome you. This is my new creation. Every beginning of the video I'm giving you full drama, full sex realization, full erotic sensation, yeah, because orgasm is God. And shamans, let's all go shaman, oh! Yeah! Be playful, like a child, or like a shaman. Shamanism involves a practitioner reaching an altered state of consciousness in order to perceive, interact, communicate with spirits. Not everyone can see them, not everyone is mystic, not everyone is a shaman and a healer and a witch and so on. Also, a shaman is someone who is channeling the energies from that another other world. What can we learn from them, and why it's important to meet at least one shaman in your life? I met one, and I will tell you the experience, not in full details because something should be hidden. But it was an experience that fully changed my life. It was last year in Spain. What a beautiful summer I had. Before we start, I want to mention that this image came through my visions. We contacted the shaman, and they are a beautiful representation of the connection to the natural world, to the mysterious, to the hidden power that is very, as I had a chance to go deep into that power, it's something that is neutral, but also limitless and endless, and this is from where I search, this is from where I gather the inspiration, the power I have as a mystic. This is from where I learn that source has given a birth to the creatures like me, so then we come to a different dimension, to this planet, to different realities, and we bring a little bit of chaos, we bring creativity, art, transformation, we bring evolution. So the shaman is now a part of me, we are one, and as a mystic that is, let's call, specializing at shapeshifting, we now can shapeshift to the shaman. When I shapeshift, I embody that type of energy, I become, in this situation, a shaman, so I can experience and I can look through these eyes, through their perspective, what it's like to look at the world. The greatest lesson we can learn from shamans is be playful, be like a child, or now I say be like a child or like a shaman, because they are so playful. To be a shaman means you will have to transform yourself. As I said, you go to an altered state of consciousness. So you become, for example, a bird. You become a wolf. You become an alien. You become whatever you want, a plant. And through this trance state, through the ceremonies, through the rituals, some use plant medicine, some use mushrooms. There are so many ways, also breath, and having these mystical experiences are connected to your third eye, to your crown chakra, to the centers that are questioning, that are answering, that are connection to your higher self, to your spirit guides, to the power that is giving you life, that gave you this life. To exist here is not enough. You have to know from where you came, what is your tribe, what are the energies in your cocoon, so you can at the end inspire yourself, inspire others, bring a change, bring an impact, because this is what at the end we are doing here. Also want to mention, spirituality is a stage in your life when you reach a certain point where you start to learn about yourself. When you have depressions, when you have it can be a different reason, but for most of us it's questioning. We need more answers from where we came, who I am, what it means. In our life we're reaching a point when we were gifted a beautiful crystal, we were gifted a beautiful diamond that has different sides, and when we look at it from that perspective, from that one, it contains magic, witchcraft, spirituality, philosophy, science, all this beauty that we have, that our world has, because we went through a certain, for everyone it will be different, amount of positive or negative situations. So now we are questioning our life. And this is when a person becomes spiritual. A child is not spiritual. Maybe if they are in a tradition, if they are surrounded by the people, by the parents who are into this type of knowledge. But if there is no one, like I didn't have someone, I just in time started to realize, and I started to ask questions. Ask. This is very important. If you're not asking your life, if you're not questioning what's happening, then what's the reason? Is it just domestic life? Just working? Slow down. Shamans are teaching us to slow down, to take your time. Spend some time with yourself. Awakening is not changing who you are, it's realizing what you have always been. And for everyone, the steps to that point will be different. For someone, it will be a guru. For someone, it will be pain, grief. For someone, it will be the beauty of life. It can be very different. There is no one rule for everyone. And the shamans teach us that when the secrets of the inner self, when you go deep into yourself, have been reached, then the communication with the higher self, with the universal power is possible. This is when you start to see visions, you understand your dreams, it's easy to analyze them, you understand the signs that the universe is giving to you, you reflect, you answer, and you are also able to connect to your guides, to the support you always had. Short story how I met a shaman. It was my first time in Spain, and meeting a shaman was also my first time. It was unpredictable. I was not expecting, it wasn't my plan to go there, because I went to Spain to meet my friends that I, by the way, met at a festival in Portugal that I went last year, and we become friends at the festival, so then they invited me to Spain. I was there for 3 days, and by the way, tomorrow I'm also going to Spain to see them, because they again messaged me and invited me. I won't call it manifestation, but at that day I was planning to check what's the price to fly to India, and it's so expensive. It will be around £900. It's expensive, and I decided someday, but they messaged me exactly at that day in the evening that, do you want to come? So I'm coming, yes. Last year when I was in Spain, I just said, whatever you want, I'm here, I'm free. And next day they took me to a beautiful place and they said, so this land belongs to a shaman. He was spending, I don't remember how many years, in the mountains. I don't know this story well, with someone or alone, but now he is out and he is renting this land and he is able to do everything he wants here. It's so beautiful. I will just leave you some pictures so you can see. Everything you see he built himself, and with support of some of his community friends. And that place is open for everyone. Of course, you have to be with good intentions, not to come there and destroy the land. Our plan was to go outside to see nature. We took some mushrooms. I was sitting in a chair enjoying the sun, having visuals, having insights, and then I hear that someone is talking behind in Spanish. Then they called me and they were talking with a shaman, and they translated from Spanish what he was saying to me, that the shaman wants to give me a massage, but not a massage you're thinking about. It's and not sexual, okay? I mean, I felt sexual kind of, because his energy is very masculine, and you know, I love masculine guys. Okay. I'm not saying that I have a crush on that shaman. Maybe, you know? Yeah. He's a single man that is spiritual, that knows things, that saw things. I have a huge love for people who know their power, who work with their power, and looking at them, they are radiating, and this is the type of human I want to talk with. I want to learn, I want to connect, I want to create together. This is for me sacred relationships. All these domestic basic topics are so fucking boring to me, for my brain. I want to download only something that is unique, that is new, that I have never seen before, I have never heard before. Give me something you collected, give me something you learn about yourself. I want to know your experience, I want to know your perspective, because this is when I can shapeshift, this is when I can work with you, this is when we can work together. Sacred relationships, love it. In my life, I want to attract, I want to magnetize only people who are full of excitement, full of love, full of knowledge, full of not just knowledge, but even being like a child, even being playful, full of fun. I want to attract this type of people because I know my worth. I know how precious I am, how full of love, abundance, wealth, knowledge I am. And I want to attract the same. I know that what I do here in this beautiful physical shape on this earth is remarkable. What I do here is magical, is something you have never seen before, is something that is transformational. I know that what I do here is huge, and I learn more when I go deep into that trance, into that state of consciousness that is full of mysteries. Mystics, me, are here to not to hide the mysteries, but we are here to reveal them. And this path I have is not for everyone. Not everyone is a mystic, healer, witch, magician, shaman. This path requires chanting, channeling, devotion, divinations, ceremonies, rituals. Not everyone is able to understand, to accept unseen. Most of the people are not able to work with something that is unfelt, that is hidden, that is mysterious, that is very far from this physical, seen world. And it's totally okay, we're all different. Some are material, some are spiritual. But what I want you to change in your surrounding, talk with people. If someone around you is not accepting what you see, what you experience, what you felt from that mystical experience, just talk with them, just share. Tell them, I know your beliefs, I know your perspective, but I just want to share with you what I saw. It's okay, I know that maybe you won't accept, but here is my truth. This is what I felt. It's totally okay. We have to share different perspectives. And it should be a conversation. It should be sharing. Because unfortunately, people fight when they hear something that is completely the opposite of their life view. Oh, you have a different belief. We know what to do with you. We're gonna burn you. This is what Romans, Christians did with beautiful people that were connected to the earth, witches, doctors, poets, artists, creative people, philosophers, scientists. You have a different perspective? Haha, now there is only one book. I don't want for us to have one book, because this is separation. Which one is better? Oh, which one is stronger? Which one has more power? This is separation. This is when the war begins. We have to unite, and in the collective we ask questions, we share, we talk. We are simply having a conversation. Through everyone's filter, let's draw a picture. I was talking about my experience. Very nice, very nice. And now we were talking, I love you. Thank you for being here with me. I hope you're fine with it. I can see that I have to finish. Okay, fast. If just short story. Maybe I will share a longer story in another video. Short story. It was life-changing. This is the mystery. Okay, let's keep it personal. Maybe this is why my mind led me to another path, so I'm not telling you everything. My mind was like, let's save it, let's make it a mystery, and then we can share what we felt. This is what we will do, okay? In conclusion, I want to say that shamans, they are generating the culture, they are not consuming it. Magical beings in a tribe, it can be 1, it can be 2, it can be 10, depends on the tribe. A wise older person that contains all the wisdom for the tribe. It's like a library, it's like a search in the internet. Amount of wisdom that person in a tribe has is limitless, because through these deep journeys they learn, because they are asking questions. And what I want you to do, to ask a question every day. Ask someone questions or ask yourself. I remember one time last year, it was, I just googled questions I can ask myself, and there were 30 questions. And every day I was asking myself questions. I was writing down the answer. It's wonderful because you can learn about yourself. Just thinking about it is not that effective, because when it's on a paper, we are more true to ourselves. Okay, let me finish this video. Thank you so much for being here with me. I really appreciate it. I love to share my wisdom, my experiences with you, and I'm so grateful for you. Let me know in the comments if you had an experience with a shaman. Like this video, and I'm sending you all my love. I will see you in my next video. I will see you. Come. You're welcome here. Mwah, 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 mwah.